Hi, I'm Terry with Millendale Designs,
Hey, I'm Olga.
and today we're going to show you a great tutorial on a door hanger that I have been making these for a little while, and everybody's been asking, how do you do it? What's on the back? Well, today's the day. You're going to see exactly what we have come up with. The camera's stuck. Okay, we're starting over. Well, hello friends. We are trying our best to get this to work, and for some reason all my cameras just locked up on me, so let's try again. Hey, I'm Terry from Millendale Designs, and Dave's over in the control center, and he will be happy to answer questions or comments or anything, but we're just going to do a little bitty live tonight on a fall centerpiece. So I'm going to turn around, we're going to get started, and let me show you what we're going to work on. How's everybody doing tonight? I tell you what, this technology is about to make me nuts. But here we are. I have this really cute chair. It's made out of grapevine. Now, guess where I got it? Estate sale. Estate sale. Look, I paid. Let's see what I paid for it. I paid $5, and it was 75% off of that. So this was like $1.25, something along those lines. But it was cute, and I said, well, I could put something in it. So come on in. I do apologize for the delay. The camera's all locked up for some stupid reason. But we're on live now, so that's all that matters. So when you're at a garage sale or estate sale, look for things that are unique and you can repurpose into something beautiful. So this is just an all-around good piece that was in really good condition, and so we're gonna work on it. Okay, let me tilt down just a little bit so you can see better. Excuse my hand. Here we go. Okay, hopefully you can see that really well. Now, we've got to have some floral foam in here to start with. And I'm going to use this piece. It just comes in a round. I don't know what size this is. I think I've about a 10-inch, 8-inch. We're going to use this in the bottom of this chair, okay? Questions or comments, let me know. David's right there to read everything, and you guys can ask away. Cindy says she is going to sleep, but we'll watch the replay early in the morning. Awesome. Okay, so I've just got this foam, and what I want to do is cover it with some fabric. This is just some cheap fabric. I don't know where I picked it up, but it works really well for projects like this, because I don't want this green showing through in my grapevine chair. So let's cover it with just a piece of this material. And it doesn't have to be pretty because it's not going to show. So I'm just going to cut some here. Let's get rid of this. You can use burlap or anything like that to cover your foam if you want. So that's going to work really good. Now they have things called greening pins. Let's talk about those. These are greening pins here. See if you can see it. They are in the floral. They're in the floral section along with floral wire, that type of thing. So pick up some of these. They're always real handy and they're very inexpensive. Well, hello everybody. It's Cindy, Ashley, Kara, Brenda, and Vicki. Teresa. Okay, so let's cover this thing. And I'm just going to wrap it like a present and then use these greening pins to kind of cover it. Again, it does not have to be pretty. And you can actually cut this so it's not so thick. Trim it up. Remember, while we're doing this, it's just to cover the green on the foam. So David's over there answering questions or making comments. Please let us know if you do have anything you need to address or get an answer for, and we're happy to do that.
Everybody's just saying hi, Terry, and no problem, and they're glad to be with us. So
great.
I was apologizing. That's what I was.
Well, thank you. We've had some technical problems, but I'm determined. I'm that headstrong that I'm going to overcome. We shall overcome. Okay, so I'm just covering this up again. You don't have to glue it. Just wrap it like a present. Beautimous. Now I am going to be using a pick machine, and so you're probably wondering, how do I get my florals to penetrate this fabric and go through this into the foam, and that's how, because those steel picks are very, very strong and sharp. So there's that. And here is this. Now, we need to anchor this foam so it's not going to move around. And instead of using glue, what I'm going to do is use this grapevine covered wire. You can get this at Hobby Lobby in the wire section where the greening pins are and everything. So you can see that. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a pick on one end. Here's my pick machine. And I'm going to put one pick on the end of it. Okay? I'm going to come here at the back, and I'm going to poke that through there. You may need to get your needle nose pliers and push it through the foam. You can see I'm trying to get it into the foam itself.
One of your ladies asked Teresa Bryant, won't it be hard sticking picks through the material?
Yeah, they're really sharp, so they're going to go through just fine. And this is a loosely woven type fabric, so even burlap would be even better. But
it's almost like a fancy smooth burlap. It's kind of
yeah,
different.
but it's not burlap. It's something else. Now you can take a stick or an awl and poke through there too. You know, to give you a place to push your. And you wouldn't have to go to this step, but it's just a way to anchor it. Okay, so there it is. And then here's the back of where I came through with it. And I'm just going to push it through to the other side. And see, you can't see that because it's the same color. See, it is right there. It's the same color as the basket. So you really can't even see it's there. Then I'm just going to tie that around on the inside. Okay, now I'm going to come up to the front and anchor it through this front side. And really that's all that needs to be done. Let us know what you're up to tonight. And I can stick a hole in this with here. Remember, these picks are extremely sharp. So when you're working with a pick machine.
You keep saying that. Have you ever cut yourself?
Many times.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked that question.
Yeah, they can be evil. So pick up some of this grapevine wire next time you go to Hobby Lobby or Floral Supply. It's real handy to just have that ready to use when you need it. Okay, so I'm going to wrap that around on the inside. One of the things I do love to use is things that are repurposed. Now, I wonder what the story is on this little chair. because I got it at an estate sale, I'm just wondering, was it a gift from a family member? Was it, you know, was it something somebody else bought at a garage sale? So you just never know the story. If a chair could talk. Now we could put some in the bottom. I think we will. I'm going to put a piece on the bottom just so it won't lift. And I think I'll put a little glue on that one. I'm going to go ahead and put a pick on this end. And then stick it through the bottom. If you follow me enough, you'll understand that I am a stickler for construction techniques. I'm kind of do a little bit overkill sometimes, but anyway, okay, so we've got our foam. It's not going to come out. And let's go back so you can see the full deal.
We have somebody from Australia that's a friend of ours.
Nice. Is it Debbie?
Debbie Hill.
Hi, Debbie. Welcome.
Say, hey, mate. Mate.
Hey, hey. Alrighty. Now, one thing that I want to emphasize is that I don't want to lose the shape of the chair. So I've seen some people use tobacco baskets and things that are hard or whatever. And once you put a lot of floral in there, you lose it. You lose your, the shape of whatever it is you're working on. So what I'm going to do is make sure I maintain the integrity of my piece, and I'm going to be able to see it. And people, when they look at it, they're going to go, oh, that's a chair. Now I see what it is. So let's start filling it with some florals. I've got some real pretty fall florals that I've collected. And some are a little glitzy. Here is a pretty leaf that's got some sparkle to it. These are called, let's see what this is called. I don't know what it's called. It looks like some kind of magnolia leaf. But look how pretty that is. You can see it's got lots and lots of sparkle. So I'm just going to pull off some of that. And start filling this up. I am going to use my pick machine to help with this. Let me get this closer. Okay.
One of your friends from Wreath Makers Live, Melissa White, is with us.
Hey, Melissa.
She said she met you.
Yay. So many fun people there. We had a blast. So don't throw these sticks away. Y'all know that's my rule. Please do not throw those off. away.
Can I drag that out and show them?
No, you cannot. He's making fun of my bin that I've got.
She keeps everything.
I do. Well, you never know when you're gonna need it. That way I don't have to buy it again. So no rhyme or reason. Remember, I am not formally trained in floral design, so I just go with my gut on what I want to put in here and the shape of it, and I don't stress over it. I'm just gonna have fun with it.
If they're like me right now, they're wondering what is she doing?
What am I doing? I'm making an arrangement for fall. You don't see it?
At the end, I'll be impressed, but it just
seems weird.
Right now, it does.
Well, that's rude.
Well, it won't be the first time something you started didn't look good to me, or it's all about the finished product.
So remember what I said, I don't want to cover too much of this chair. I don't want to lose it. How about these leaves? Do y'all like these? You know, if it doesn't have glitter on it, this has glitter and sequins. So pretty. Now you wouldn't have to use the fabric on the foam like I did. You could just cover it, say for instance in moss. That's always an option. And these leaves do have wire going down the center of them, so they're going to be easy to shape. It's kind of late for us to be on live, these old people. This arrangement could carry you all the way through into Thanksgiving. And it would be so pretty. Okay, let's put some more stuff.
Ashley Bain says that she's a floral hoarder also.
How good.
I guess everybody is. That's why I can't walk in my shop. I make everything.
Yeah, you don't need to be talking about me, what I do.
There's no floral back there.
You're the worst. Now, these are two opposite kind of materials. This is burlap, and then this is very dressy. But when you combine these two, it actually works really well. So I'm going to just start filling in some of this opposite kind of material of the burlap. Don't be afraid to mix things like this.
You know what I was thinking of? You know, remember the lion on Wizard of Oz?
The lion.
What did he get?
Courage.
Courage. That's what you have to have. You just got to strike out and just stick something in there. And
so you're saying you have to have courage like the lion?
Courage. Everybody needs to, get courage like the lion got.
Hey, Mandy. Welcome. So I'm trying to keep this clear in the back. I don't want to cover up my chair. I paid $1.25 for that chair. Why would I want to cover it up? Y'all gonna all be going estate selling now.
That's something they could take their husband to, because I enjoyed that.
Yeah, we always go to the garage at these places because that seems to be where like the Christmas decorations are and the containers. And
that's where the fewer people are at.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to the garage for some reason. Now I'm going to take this one and kind of let it come down. So I'm going to leave the length of this intact. Liza's wanting to know, are these from General Wholesale? These leaves are, but those glittered leaves are not. I can't remember who I got those from, but I think I got them from a wholesaler besides General Wholesale. So I'm going to let this one come down in this corner, kind of like so. Check your leaves, make sure they're all kind of turned the right orientation. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to save that leaf. I might need it for something. Another stick. Yay! Hey, Carol's on. Hey, y'all, I'm trying to get set up with my messenger bot. And I worked on it a little bit today, but it's not quite ready so that you can comment and get alerts. But don't do it now because it's not working. Okay, I've got these pretty picks from Melrose, one of the wholesale places that I do buy from. And
you're fixing to start going up now, right?
No, I'm not going to cover this.
You're not?
No.
It's all going to be just a bowl around the bottom.
Well, if I do, I'm just going to have a vine going up or something. I'm not going to really cover that.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just going to shut up. Quit talking.
Yeah, you better keep yourself neutral. The whole thing to me is if you start covering up your project, people won't know what it is. If I started going way up with this, you're not going to know it's a chair. So it's kind of like, what's the point? So I'm keeping my design low. Low. Low.
You know Lisa Winan?
Yep.
From Australia?
Yep, met her at market.
We're two people from Australia that I know of. That's pretty cool. It's actually tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Oh my.
That's why I'm so tired. I didn't get to sleep last night.
Hey Teresa, Teeny. I'm going to come over here and let this kind of come down that way. I wish my... Can you come over here and move my pot?
What pot?
My pot. Move it closer because I keep going in front of...
Your glue pot?
This in front of the I keep going in front of the camera to use it. It's got a short cord.
I know, but it is in there tight.
got maintenance working on moving my glue pot. He's shaking my table.
I know, but I can't get the cord.
Now, when y'all get these berries and they have this white coming out, let me see if I can find one. Okay, see this berry? And it's got the foam showing. You can take a little bit of paint in that color and dab it on there, or even a magic marker. And I usually wait until I'm finished to do that. So I'm just coming down a little bit. I need over there.
Over here?
Yeah, on this side. My maintenance man's here, y'all. Teeny says, spell check is killing her mojo. Jeannie Jordan is new, who is with me. Jeannie, this is my husband of how many years?
At least 7.
Up.
It's at least 7.
Five.
It's closer to 45.
45. Okay, y'all want to see the overhead view right now? You can see what's going on from the top down. So David is my husband of many, many years. And my side
You want it over here?
monitor right there. Because I was going in front of the camera to fill it. So you can see we have, they can see you now. Oh no, they can't.
Well, I apologize for that. I wasn't prepared to be on. Okay.
So I'm just mixing in a little bit of this. This is a good stick right here I'm getting ready to use. Thank you, maintenance man. Timmy says, no talking from the peanut gallery, David.
What?
I know, Mandy. Aren't these great? She loves my glitter. They've got sequins on them too. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh! Glitter and sequins on the same thing? Tell me it's not so. Okay, so I don't want to cover up my chair, so I'm going to bring these. Well, I just stuck that in my glue pot. Cut it off. So I'm coming back here and I'm going to let them flow over the boundary of my chair down low. This would be super cute to have a scarecrow sitting in it. And to let you know, I haven't really totally unpacked all of my fall. So, I've got some cute elements that I don't have access to this evening. So I just pulled from what I had available. These picks are really nice because they bend. Every part of them will bend for me to make them do what I want them to do. Kind of like I make my husband do what I want him to do. No talking about it. He was in there. What were you watching?
They wouldn't know.
American Pickers?
They might. BattleBots.
BattleBots?
Does anybody know what BattleBots is?
Oh, it just sounds horrible.
It's about motorized robots that people make and have competition.
It sounds horrible.
It's a man show. It's not a woman show.
Paula says, I am talented. Well, thank you, dear. Love your wild designs. Shorty Max here. Yep, that's me. Wild and crazy. Okay, let's see what else can we find. Ooh, I've got some other colored leaves. Look at these. Look how pretty those are. Now, these did come from General Wholesale. I'm almost certain. Look how pretty, pretty, pretty. Let's put a few of this in there. We're going to always be cutting up these picks. That's why I love having a pick machine. You can make your own picks out of stuff.
Who all has a pick machine and uses it? Let us hear from some of you guys and gals.
There's a lot you can do with the pick machine if you just get the investment made. Then it's always worth it. Let's put this right in here.
We've got some folks that are kind of late getting in. They want to know where the chair came from. Okay,
the chair came from an estate sale. And it was marked $5, and because it was 75% off at that part of the day. So I think it's full price the first day, and then the next day it's half price till noon. And then the next day it's, or that afternoon they close for lunch, and then when they come back it's, everything's 75% off. So I paid $1.25. I mean, that's like a Dr. Pepper. I love this gold in there. It's so pretty. Shorty says he uses his pick machine all the time. Carol says her pick machine is old. As long as it does the trick. Shouldn't matter. I want you to really see how I'm trying to keep this design really low in profile to the chair. It's okay to come off the edges and down, but I didn't want to cover up. Now I'm going to probably run some vine up here. And if I have a cute scarecrow that I can find in my supplies, I'll probably add that. Now, this is some garland that I've had for quite some time, and it's got a lot of copper and gold. See if you can see this a little better. It's got bursts of burnt orange and some stick-like things. So I'm going to cut a piece of this off and run it up onto the chair without losing what the chair is. Okay? So let's see how that's going to happen. We'll cut a big piece of it off. And right now this looks pretty flat and non-dimensional, but I'm going to really work with it to make it come alive.
Carol Hilton mentioned that her pick machine is really old.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of them are, because these were patented back in the early 1900s.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, and it was built heavy duty, because that's why they built everything back
The
then.
original designs, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put this kind of at the back on the right side. And because the branch is so thick, I'm going to poke a hole. Make sure it gets into the foam. Now, here's where the magic happens. I am going to shape this around this chair. And these sticks that are on here are wired, so I can actually use those to anchor this stick to it, or this pick, this garland. So that wrapped around there very nicely. I'll come up here, grab another stick. Let me lift this up just a teensy bit. So see how these have like a wire? I'm going to use that to anchor this. And wrap it around so it's not going anywhere now. Use what you've got. That's what they tell you when you're in high school and you're looking for a boyfriend. You got to use what you got. Isn't that right? No comment?
Carol Hilton said she got her pick machine back in the early 1900s. I'm right there with you, Carol.
Carol, you're hilarious. Now see, I didn't lose the integrity of my chair at all. I still can tell that it's a chair. But I am now going to work with these florals and just kind of shake them out. This garland. Kind of untangle them a little bit. Not too much. You don't want it to look like it's meant to be. Make it random. You could add ribbon on this. I don't think I'm going to. I don't want that kind of look, but you could add ribbon. And I don't want to fill it up too much because I don't want to lose that it's a chair. And to me, the wilder it looks, the better. How's that looking, everybody? Do you love it? Do you like it? Brenda says, I've always heard flaunt it if you got it. There you go. If y'all don't mind sharing our video, we'd like to get a few more folks on here sharing our fun. Surely there's a few of you out there that might be interested in joining us. So I'm going to add a little bit more of this that's here on this side, so it kind of ties the whole look together. Look how pretty this is. If you don't like this, you don't like your mama or your daddy or your husband. I better be careful. Some people may not like their husband.
Hey, have you been drinking some of my wine?
No.
You need to calm down.
I'm delirious. I've had sweet tea. That's it.
Jean Payne says, hi, Terry.
Hey, Jean. Happy to have everyone tonight. Are y'all loving this? It's so sparkly.
I'm impressed.
Huh?
In Central Time, it's 10:38. We've got people from all over the country in Australia. We got people from tomorrow here.
Tomorrow. Teeny has a willow bench with back made by the Amish. Been wanting to do something with it for months. So now you know. This will be a fun way to enhance that. And you could do it for any season. I kind of like the fall look.
Me and Shorty Mac are friends now.
Awesome. Okay. How about we put a pumpkin? So I have some sticks. Tammy says she has her father-in-law's rustic baby chair. His uncle made him similar to this but smaller and nowhere to put foam. Well, you could put the foam on there and just cover it with moss. That might work. Jeannie wants to know, do I sell my florals? Where do you get the right size boxes? I get my boxes primarily from Staples, and they ship them for free. Mandy's got to go to bed. Nighty night. So for me to put this pumpkin in there, I'm going to put a pick on the end of the stick and stick it in the pumpkin with some glue, like so. And then I'm going to take this other end and pick it as well. Oh, Ann says, and I got to tell you, my maiden name was Davidson, is Davidson. Ann Davidson Freeman. Terry, I enjoyed you so much at Wreath Makers Live 2018. You are a talented hoot. Yes, I am. I mean, I know I'm a hoot. But... Okay, let's put this pumpkin back here. Likey, likey. Ooh, look at that big old pumpkin. I think that might be too big.
I was going to say, that's too big. What am I to say?
Well, you could have said, and I would have gone.
Well, I have...
Whatever. How about a...
There you go.
I'll put a sunflower in there.
You know, right now the sunflowers are blooming all around Shreveport. They got fields and fields of sunflowers to go look at.
Didn't they just have the Sunflower Festival?
Oh, Oh, maybe.
I think a couple of weeks ago.
That's where
Somewhere.
everybody goes to get their pictures made right now.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be so pretty. Taking a estate sale find to something gorgeous.
Where was this state sale that was?
I think it was the one over, remember where we had to walk quite a distance?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the house. I remember walking.
It was kind of a modern house.
It had a pool.
Right, it had a
Yeah.
pool, but, I just remember that it had vines growing like in the closet. Somebody had neglected that house. It was so pitiful.
Well, you know, it was older people like us.
But I mean, there was, I guess, a crack in the window or something, and it, I don't want to put too much in there. It loses its effect. Okay, let's put a couple more flowers in there.
Pat Brown says,
Ooh, here's some cute flowers.
you need to put a pod of grapes and an apple in it.
Well, yeah, you could. Look at these pretty flowers. Let's use these. Spiny mums. Well, y'all, we're gonna have a baby. July the 9th. Not me, not David.
How many grandbabies will that make?
Number 9. Number 9. So that's the deal that's in the Millen deal, is having baby number 3, and that will make all of my boys. I've got 3 boys, and now they all each will have 3 children. Did you realize that?
Yeah, and one still wants to have another, but I've got a Boy Scout knife. I can take care of that.
Oh, come on. You know when they make cute babies, they gotta keep having them. Now, when you're designing something, make sure all of your florals are not just, let me move this down a little bit, and then I'm going to zoom in. Make sure they're not just all sticking straight up. Think about how things grow in nature, and see how I took this one flower right here and sort of bent it down. I mean, you don't want everything just sticking straight up. That's not how they grow.
That'd be pretty on the fireplace in the fall.
It would,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
nice cards to set it on.
Yeah. All right, let's put a couple more of these. Actually, I've got some gold ones I'll use. Again, this is a spiny mum, is what it's called.
I just missed a name, but I see it now. Cheryl Barbo is on here.
Dylan's on here. Hey, Dylan. I'm having a great night. We are in here creating Well, I am. My husband's narrating. And having some fun. I found this chair, Dylan, this grapevine chair at an estate sale, and I paid $1.25 for it. Yeah, some pods would be fun. I think I'm going to add some vine in there too. This is beginning to look really pretty. And as I said, it would be cute to have a cute scarecrow in there, but I guess they're in storage and I don't have them here at my shop just yet. We haven't reset for fall. So let me get some vine. Okay, I got some vine. This would have been pretty in there too. It's kind of it's got some cotton. I'm not going to put it in there because I've already got everything pretty full. But all right, these are one of my favorite things to use. I've got a couple of different colors. And I think what I'm going to do is use this color because it's not the same color as the chair. And that way it will show up a little better. So let me move y'all back just a teensy bit. And lift this up. And you can see. So I'm going to use this vine. It looks kind of crazy, but I promise you it's going to look pretty on there. So what I'm going to do is get some long pieces. We are just about finished with this project. Somebody told me today I have an accent. Do y'all think I have an accent? Okay, there's a pretty good long piece. I'm going to cut that off. I'm glad I get to sleep in the morning.
How does that work? How come I have to get up early?
Because I'm freezing. Somebody says I'm freezing. Hey, Melly Mel. It's still showing me we're live, so I don't know what that's about, dear. Alright, I'm going to take this. I put a pick on the end. I'm going to put a little glue. I'm going to stick it back here at the back. And then I'm going to come around. Get rid of that.
Where can you get that brown vine?
This came from C as in cat, R, I Sales. It's a wholesale company.
CRI Sales.
Yes.
Because we had a lady, Linda Spearman, asking.
Hey, Linda. Yeah, it's from CRI Sales. Now I'm going to take it and just loosely loop it around out to the right side. See how it kind of went whoop? That's a floral term. Whoop. And then I'm going to come around let's see. Let's come around this way and just let it do its thing. So I want it wild. I want it to look like somebody just walked up on this. It's been growing for years and years and years. But still, you can see the outline of your chair. And if you wanted to have a little something there, you could, like a, what you call it, scarecrow. Sometimes my stroke brain doesn't allow me to know what word I'm trying to say. I'm gonna put this one final piece in here and then we are done, my friends.
Do you ever name any of your pieces?
I did when we first started, but I got to making so many that it just, I couldn't keep up with them.
Well, I didn't know that.
Like my very first arrangement that I had on Etsy, I named it Coffee, Tea, and Me, I think. And it was a little teapot with some flowers in it. And I named it Coffee, Tea, and Me. Okay, I think we're done. Tess! Hey, Tess.
When you finish completely, move it to the far right so it's not, it's all, see, get it further right so it doesn't have all that background.
How far right? Out in the backyard?
Cleveland.
In Cleveland?
All the way to Cleveland.
Just take a good look up at it around and make sure, like I might could turn that leaf a little bit this way.
You woke Damon Oates up.
Damon? No.
Yep.
He's up late every night. I don't know why that would be. Okay, I took a $1.25 grapevine chair from a garage estate sale and turned it into something fall and fabulous. What do y'all think? Do you think you can go and find some nice little container and revamp it? There it is. You can put this on an entry table, or like David said earlier, it could be on the fireplace.
You know, you used to have an outdoor tree on our back porch. That would look nice out on the back porch too.
Mm-hmm. It would. But remember, I wanted to maintain the integrity of the design by not covering up the chair. And I wanted you to be able to tell that it was a little chair full of fall. So be careful when you're putting elements on your tobacco basket or whatever it is you're working with, and help us to see what it was. Thanks, Damon. Tess, David, did you know Tess she's got a girl crush on me.
Who?
Tess.
You can have her.
Tess Stevens has a girl crush on me. She met me at Wreath Makers Live.
She can have you.
Close up, please. Okay, let's see. What can I show you? Close up. There's this close up. me see if I can take the phone off and give y'all a real good close-up. Ignore my fingers. Uh-oh. Okay, here it is. This is the bottom. Here's going up to the top. There's the chair.
Angela Cerati says, I have a chair that's wrought iron, and she's been wondering what to do, so voila, she's got an idea now.
You can totally do that. Use your floral foam. And it would really work up nice. This would be cute with a scarecrow, or I even have a little squirrel that I thought about putting in there, but
no. Save that for another video.
Right. So what do y'all think? You're going to be able to do this little project?
I think your camera's all messed up.
I've got my finger on it.
Oh.
Sorry about that. All right. I think we're done.
Is everybody happy?
Come say goodnight. Come say goodnight.
Oh, gotta get up.
We're about to lose our battery anyway. Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget, we have a new group starting August 1st. Terri,
and what's it called?
Terri's Creation Station.
And you're going to do things like this to help people
all kind of things. So
make some money.
Would love for all of y'all to be. What if the squirrel was sitting in front of it? Yeah, we could actually do that, Damon. Thanks. Good idea. Want to thank all of you for coming and bearing with us during our technical problems, and we hope to be back on very soon. Oh, he just tapped my butt. Stop. You're not supposed to do that on the live.
Well, they didn't see my hand.
Oh. That was naughty.
I think our dog's ready to go in.
Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands off the designer. Night-night, guys.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to put this up about the group, and then we're going to say goodnight.